So, in terms of building rapport and getting confidence in you, here's the thing. This is all based on a very famous study. People size you up in 3 to 4 seconds, and then they work out in the next 10 minutes why they came to the conclusion that they came to about you. And it's usually based on 2 things. Do I respect this person? And do I think I can trust this person? And so the idea is to build rapport based on first impressions straight away. And if you can do that, people will start opening up to you, and they'll explain to you their problems and their pain points and the things that they're struggling with. So I talk about this thing called the service gap, or the perception gap, as I prefer to call it. And basically, that's the difference in the way in which you're being perceived compared to the way that you think you're being perceived. And the idea is to reduce that gap down to as close to 0 as possible. For that to happen, many things have to align, not just those 5 things we talked about before. For those 5 things to align, other things have to happen. So it's not as straightforward as it may first seem. Remember what I said before. The majority of the world's sales, 90%, are carried out by the top 10% of salespeople. So the question is, are you being perceived exactly the way that you wish to be perceived, and what can you do about it if that's not the case? All right, so there's this thing called the Moravians Formula, and 55% of your message comes from your body language. So if you've got an important meeting to go to, or it's an important matter to be negotiated or resolved or whatever, you're always better off doing it in person, because this gives you the greatest opportunity to get the result that you're looking for, because more than half of the result comes from your body language, your arm gestures, and so forth. Only 7% come from words. That's why emails don't work most of the time. And 38%, if you're stuck on the phone, will come from your tonality. So even if you're smiling, right, people can hear that smile. So those numbers are critical to what I'm about to explain to you, right? In terms of breaking down our spoken language, we call that verbal and paraverbal. And basically, verbal's what you're saying, and paraverbal is how you say it. The tone, the speed, the pitch, the volume. Non-verbal, that's your body language, your arm gestures and all that stuff. If your arm, you're really hunched over, you haven't got your shoulders back and whatever. These things send different messages to different people. Written, text, email, fax, even snail mail, most of it tends to be ignored. So some examples of body language are animated, how animated you are, your appearance, your dress code, your speed of movements, your facial expressions, and your eye contact. Just think about those things in terms of your body language and be conscious of those.